American political personalities Dr. Oz and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. are trying to save hundreds of ostriches in British Columbia, ordered culled because of the bird flu. Well, CTV's Renee Rodgers joins us more on this story. Renee, tell us about this ostrich bird flu story out of the BC and now that U.S. politicians have gotten involved.
Hi, Jamie. Well, this story has really sparked a flurry of reaction, whether it be from protesters, animal activists who have been showing up at this ostrich farm in southern BC, or, whether it be from a couple of highly recognized personalities in the U.S. that are, to do with the Trump administration, namely RFK Jr. and Dr. Oz, as we know him. But so far, despite all this protesting, the culling of nearly 400 ostriches is set to go ahead after a judge threw out a challenge that sought to stop the order earlier this month. Now, that order to cull these ostriches was made by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, or the CFIA, back in December after an outbreak of avian flu on the farm that ended up killing 69 birds. Well, the farm's owners argue that the rest of the birds should be saved because they're healthy and they've also developed herd immunity towards avian flu. And the farm says this is a great opportunity to study how antibodies in ostriches work. That's something that RFK also argued in a letter to the CFIA president earlier or last week, but with no avail. And now Dr. Oz stepping up, saying he'll take the ostriches to his ranch in Florida to save them. The family is grateful for that offer, but they say that no, they want to be able to keep the ostriches here in Canada. Now, for its part, the CFIA says it has a duty to protect Canadians from the serious potential risks that avian flu presents to people and the economy. And worth noting as well, Jamie, now the head of the union representing the CFIA says that its workers are dealing with threats and intimidation due to this cull, which, as far as we know, is set to take place at some point, Jamie.
Is there any merit to this herd immunity theory that we're hearing about?
Well, something interesting that is worth noting is this ostrich farm actually considers itself a research facility. It stopped selling ostrich meat back in 2020 to transition its business into ostrich antibodies. Now, the farm has worked with a professor out of Japan who is an ostrich expert. He has work that's been published talking about ostriches developing robust antibodies towards different viruses, including COVID-19. This is something that the family says needs more research. But as of right now, it looks like that cull is set to happen. The agency is not providing dates or plans, citing privacy protections, Jamie, for producers.
At CTV's Renee Rodgers, thanks for that report.